Hey, everybody. Hey, welcome to Apex After Dark. And my co-host, Devil Flyer. Hey, Devil Flyer.
Hey.
We're waiting for Belmont Press to show up here. So yeah. So Rex, go ahead and explain what your colorist did on your book.
Yeah. The colorist, he's finished page 2 and 3, but I really wasn't expecting to even color my comic. I was like, I can't afford a colorist. But then I got to, some people pointing me in the right direction. And I was like, oh, okay, I can afford that. At least, to get enough up to get a campaign going and, get a commitment for a guy to do 29 pages, which is the main story. So he's finally, after some tweaking, he's gotten 2 and 3 done. He's almost done with page 1. And I said, let's just table that for now. And then I said, go on to page 4. Turned in page 4. I knew that would tell me a lot because it's set in normal daylight, interior, and, outside shot. Yeah. And very few things that I would just want him to tweak. Very few. And so I'm very pleased with that. And I had him skip to page like 7 or so when the hero returns again in broad daylight.
Yeah.
Just to do the costume colors. So he's already got a start on that. But yeah, the first 3 pages are not set in normal lighting. One's underwater and one's early dawn, which makes for a more dramatic shot, and that will be made into a poster.
Oh,
but
that's cool.
I was like, everything's dark. I need to see a page that's in normal daylight so I can see you've got the costume colors right. These are the things if you say, well, I want it green. Well, what kind of green? I've got thousands of,
that's right.
So working with the colorist has been a trip,
And
and he's up in Canada. And I tweet him. He does work late at night. So I guess he's got a daytime job. I don't know. I've never went into it.
Yeah, you pretty much have to have a second job when you're doing comics. You're not going to automatically be a millionaire. I mean,
but what surprised me, I found out last night, he has a flatter. He has somebody that flats for him. So they went in and flatted the color, and then he goes in and embellishes on it.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, wow, how can he afford a flatter? Maybe because he's got so many commissions. But, he has signed on at least, maybe for the whole 48 pages.
Oh, wow.
We did talk about that, but we'll see. Yeah, might want some variety. Might want some different inkers to do different stories. There's going to be 6 different stories.
Oh, it's like a nice anthology, right?
Anthology. There'll be 3 horror titles, and there'll be 3 hero titles.
Okay.
In there, so I get to introduce 3 characters, and then even some more characters in the horror stories.
Okay, so this current campaign you're about to launch, is that going to be those, or is it going to be something different?
Yeah, that's going to be the full 48-page book. Okay. We launched successfully here on Apex Comics. We launched the Ashcan edition 48-page. I'm sorry, the black and white edition of Little Ashcan. Yeah. And that starts off the trading card series too. You'll get both cards will be in black and white because it's a black and white Ashcan, right? But those will be exclusive to this campaign. The black and white cards that you'll be getting, and you'll be getting a 0, and that will be the cover that will not be used again of the Ashcan where they're holding a trident. Yeah. And then number 1 will be in the main campaign, but it will be colorized.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But it'll be black and white with the Ashcan. So you can get the same card in black and white and color.
Oh, there you go. Well,
when you back the 48-page book.
Let me go ahead. That's great. Well, let me go ahead and introduce our special guest, everybody.
All right.
To use some round of applause for Jason Belmont. Yeah. How you doing? Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, good. We're just Rex talk about his colorist story that's doing his book, his current book.
Oh, nice. Sorry, I'm a little bit late. I was
no, that's fine.
And I was like, oh shit.
He sent the link. I must come on.
It's not like it's on midnight on Saturday.
Yeah, right. It's midnight. People are in
I'm
bed.
up.
Really?
No worry.
Thank God. Well,
Yeah,
thanks
I've
for
got
coming
my
on, man.
coffee.
Yeah, I appreciate having me on.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So anyway, I have your. I could share the screen. I could have your Indiegogo page up if you want to. I'll go and share that. Let me go and do that real quickly.
Oh yeah.
So
Yes,
anyway,
please.
how did you actually get into comics? How about that story?
I started off actually collecting baseball cards.
Oh wow.
But I would buy them at the comic book shop.
Mm-hmm.
And then after a while, I would I started noticing the comic books. The covers were just right there in my face. I couldn't, not look at them. And then I remember actually my first images that I remember was like 1986, 1987. I remember like, seeing like Mike Barron's Punisher books on the shelf, the Joe
Yeah.
Jusko covers. I
Uh-huh.
remember those are like the first books I remember seeing on the shelf. But the first
Yeah.
book I actually bought, I think, was a New Mutants '87, the first appearance of Cable.
Oh,
And
okay. Wow.
I
That's
believe
cool.
I bought it as like a back issue. It wasn't a like on the shelf. It was out for a little bit, but that was like my first purchase. I really liked that cover.
That
I,
book's about $500 now, I think, maybe more.
what?
Yeah, that's the first appearance of Cable, right?
You talking about the one? Are you talking about what was two different first appearances? There's the issue before where he's a baby or something like that.
Oh, the 201 X-Men, right? X-Men 201.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking about Cable. Cable was in New
Yeah.
Mutants '87 and
Yeah.
86.
87.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
But '86 he was like a baby or something. So
I
it
have
depends on how you
86,
look at
but
it.
I don't have 87. I
Is
do
that
have
the one? Is that the
second
one
print.
where Rusty is fighting the Vulture?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I
have
have both
that
of
one.
those issues.
Yeah,
got-
yeah.
I bought that one, that 86 at Second and Charles for like $2.
Oh yeah. I got one about a year or so ago, and it
That thing's
wasn't.
going up.
Hey, Bone. Good to see you.
Bone. Hello, Bone. Greetings. What if he was actually a cat that speaks
Yeah, you
English?
were talking about 87 being worth $500, right?
I think so. Isn't it about that much? Depends on
Is it
condition.
really worth that much? I bought it for like $10.
In a high grade.
But how
yeah.
long ago?
I don't.
Oh, yeah.
I have 30,000 comics, and I don't have first printing anymore.
I think I bought it for like
depends.
$7 actually in 1987 or something.
See, there you
whatever the
go.
hell year.
87, 2022. See, it's gone up. It's gone up. in
Inflation.
value. Yeah, yeah, and also the demand.
It's worth that much. Yeah.
No, I met Rob Liefeld in Vegas at this show.
Really?
And I
Oh,
missed
that's
his
sweet.
signing, and his line was so fucking long. And I'm like, I want to meet Rob Liefeld, but I don't want to spend the whole Saturday or whatever at the show waiting
Oh, right.
3.5
I
hours
get
to
ya.
get one autograph,
No
So
doubt.
what I did is I waited for him to be done. And while he was packing up, I just like strolled by and I said, "Oh, I missed you." He's like, "Oh, you're not going to be here tomorrow, man?" I'm like, "No, I'm actually not going to be here tomorrow." And he's like, "Well, what do you got?" And I pulled out my comics, and I had a bunch of things, and I had that issue that we were just talking about. I had both of those, 86 and 87. He goes, "Well, I charged for those." And then he looked at my Deathmate Red that I had in there.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Take it out of the plastic." And so I took it out of the plastic, and then
Yeah.
he just scribbled his R dash, whatever that that signature, like not the cool one that says Liefeld, just like the R and the. But it was cool though. He gave me a fist pump, and then he signed my book, and then there you go, buddy, and that was it.
He charges for the high dollar ones, doesn't he?
Yeah, he charges for if you wanted like the first appearance of Cable or whatever to be signed. Yeah, key books he charges more for them.
Yeah, I wonder how much he charged for that.
Because people slab him, I guess, and make money on
They
them.
do.
So
that's why he charges like
that's why he does
50 or $100 or something. I don't know. Yeah, I guess I can't blame him. I probably would too. Probably make money off of me. Why not? Hey, this is all there is. Yo. That's that nice Weird Al Yankovic avatar. That's cool.
Yeah.
So tell us about Smokes the Fox. How'd that come about?
Shortly after I started getting into marijuana, actually.
Oh, sweet. There you go.
And comics. So it kind of happened around the same time. I was at a bus stop. I've told this story a bunch of times. I was at a bus stop at the mall.
Yeah.
I used to one of my first jobs was at Taco Bell at the mall. and I thought it was so cool. I'd work at Taco Bell, and I would trade, Taco Bell for other food. So there's McDonald's next door, and then there was, the whole food court was my kingdom. So we would trade the smoothie girls, hook them up with, gorditas or the hell they wanted, and then it was pretty cool. I was just a young kid, and then one day I was outside. There's a bus stop, and there's this kids. I don't even really know them that well, and they were smoking a joint, and they just passed me the joint, and I acted like as though I'd done it 100 times. Just grabbed it, and I took it was probably 2 pulls, and then I was high for the first time.
Oh yeah.
And that was it.
Wow.
And then I wanted to get high again, and then I became a smoker, I guess you can say, and then. So I was into comics, and back then there was a big indie scene like there is now. It might be even bigger now, but back then, they had the big, Image, and then everybody had their own books. We had Cerebus and
Yeah.
Madman and Bone and Concrete, and everybody had their own, book. I think Art T. Bear had Black and White back then, and
Yeah.
Billy Tucci. Everybody had their own book, the Nocturnals, Dan Brereton, and
Yeah, that was nice.
and now it's coming full circle. I think everything comes back. I've seen a girl wearing fucking bell bottoms the other day, or actually today
yeah.
I saw them again. So
Yeah.
they're back in now. I've seen them multiple times now. So everything's coming back.
They've never
And they
went
are.
away.
70s are coming back. Wow, I lived through that.
People are gonna start saying groovy again.
Probably will.
Far out.
Far out, man.
Far out.
Wow.
We might all be beatniks again.
I think it just might come to that.
Beatniks and hippies.
Yeah. Well, better than what's going on now. Why not?
Yeah, you said better. It reminded me of that quote out of Highlander: "Better to fade out than to burn away."
Burn out than to fade away.
Or whatever.
Better to burn out than
can
it
only
is
be
to
one.
rust.
Yeah, Wildcat. I shook hands and he signed my Wildcats #1. Bone says.
Oh,
And-
absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
everybody
cool.
had their own book. Jim Lee had Wildcats, and then
Yeah.
Hit, the Max.
Yeah, I met McFarlane, man. He's great.
Cyber Force. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
what I really got into besides the Image, I also got into Valiant, the classic Valiant, not the
Yes.
shit, whatever they're
I
doing
love the
now.
classic
Pre-Unity,
Valiant. The
yeah.
90s, man. Jim Shooter and the boys. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the days that I like. When Barry Windsor Smith was at the helm, and Shooter
God,
and
he's so
Bob
good.
Layton.
Yeah.
Don Perlin and
Perlin,
Steve
man.
Ditko even did some work for them.
He did.
Yep, I actually have some of those pages. I own some of the original art of Steve Ditko. He just did the breakdowns for the pages.
Shadow Man. Yeah.
Do you have
now,
you
he
have-
just did the breakdown. I have
now
like
Shadow
4
Man number
pages of those.
6 I have
do
graded.
you have them close by?
I have them close by, but finding them would be a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that is awesome that
That's
you have
fantastic.
that. I mean,
Ditko. God, it's hard to find.
he was born on November 2nd, and that's my birthday and my dog's birthday.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, he did the cover, I know, to Shadow Man number 6.
Yeah. Right.
See,
I don't know if it was just breakdowns or what, but
Yeah.
I have one of those graded.
Absolutely.
Actually,
Wonderful.
I have Shadow Man and I have Exo Manowar pages that are by Ditko, but they're just the breakdowns. He didn't do the full pencils on them.
Anything physical but Ditko's. Oh,
But
my
yeah,
God.
it was not signed
Right.
either. I wish it was signed by Ditko. That would be even cooler.
Well, he
I
never
know.
signed anything. I mean,
No.
very rarely.
Yeah. That's what I heard.
The thing about Valiant is they focused on story, and I watched a documentary on YouTube about Valiant, the history of Valiant, and they Shooter's idea.
Wait, where'd you see that, or where'd you?
It's on YouTube.
It's called The History of Valiant.
Well, just look up Valiant. Yeah, there's
I gotta watch it.
I can't remember what it was called. I'd have to look at my view history.
Go back to that cover. Go back up.
Oh, okay.
Talk
Right
about Don Perlin. No, the next one. The main
Perlin.
cover.
There he
Yeah.
is. There he
Yeah,
is.
so I got Don
Don
Perlin out of retirement to actually draw this piece
Really?
for me. Yeah,
my
he did the
God.
pencils.
Yeah.
This is probably going to be, this is going to probably be his last published work.
Oh my God. He's like 92, isn't he?
He's getting up there. He did a few years ago. He did a cover for Airboy, Chuck Dixon's Airboy.
Yeah.
But other
He
than
was
that,
in. He did Werewolf by Night,
yes.
Giant Size Annual
Okay.
#2, and that was my first comic. Was Don
Yeah.
Perlin artwork.
Oh,
Did you
wow.
know when he was a kid, he was a gifted child, obviously, but he was like he was handpicked by Bern Hogarth,
Oh
and
yeah.
was
Oh,
he was
really?
yes. So he was like, I don't know if we want to say he was trained, but he was given lessons by the
Apprenticeship.
master.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah,
apprenticeship.
great.
he
Yeah.
I've
picked like
burned.
6 kids. He told me there was him and like a few other kids, like 4 other guys or whatever, little kids or a young talent or whatever, and he would just
Wow.
like have them draw stuff and then like correct them and like draw over his drawing and like correct his stuff,
Wow.
whatever the anatomy or whatever it was.
That's sweet.
Howard Chaykin. He worked under Gil
Gil
Kane.
Kane, man. Oh,
Yeah.
I'd love to work with Gil
And
Kane.
yeah, I mean Frazetta, he did Al Cap back in the 55 and
Yeah, he
56.
did. I remember. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I
It's
heard about
amazing.
that. Yeah. God, that's so cool.
So comics are just, an American art form. It just has such a rich history, and no matter how much you study, there's more to learn.
Oh my God, there is.
There's
So
a
anyway,
lifetime.
so you did you call Doll Perlin? Did you get him online?
I
Or
actually did talk to him on the phone. Well, we
Wow.
talked on a Facebook phone call. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically the same thing. I
So he's
bought some
friended them on
artwork from him. I got some
Facebook.
commissions from him. I've been
Oh,
always wanting to. I actually mailed some jams to him. I do these jam pieces that I get, and I
yeah.
do usually like a theme jam. Like this one was Valiant themed, so I really
Oh,
wanted Don to do Bloodshot on the
Yeah.
jam. So
yeah.
I had to mail it to him because he doesn't do any conventions or anything like that.
Mhm.
Sure. Yeah.
So I had to mail it to him. So I mailed him a couple other jams, and he just did these really nice pieces for me, just headshots, not really
Yeah.
big, just a little bit bigger than like a sketch card,
Oh,
nothing
that's cool.
crazy, but
That's great, man.
Well, he
he's a really
did.
cool guy.
That
He
seems
did
like
a
he is.
He did
So
just about every character you can think of. I
Mhm.
remember he did. I have a production piece, so I know he did. Um, Ghost Rider.
Oh God, yeah. That's
I
so
mean,
good.
the Ghost Rider and Werewolf by Night, and the Defenders.
Mhm.
You name it, he's probably done it,
Yeah.
and never really received the acclamates or superstar status.
nope.
Yeah.
But now
Yeah.
his creations are now coming to the screen. Bloodshot was just had its own movie, but the problem is the debut of the movie actually
Yeah,
landed right when COVID hit.
COVID.
I know.
Yeah,
I wanted to
Right
see it.
there,
I'm
it's
like,
like the
damn
worst
it.
timing ever.
It
It must
was.
have tanked the sales for the movie,
It
you know.
did.
So
It totally. I heard it was good though. Some people
yeah,
watched
I
it.
saw I
It was
saw it not
okay.
too long
Yeah.
ago on like
Yeah.
Showtime or whatever it was on.
Yeah.
Did you
And it's a
say
good
he created
movie.
did he create the
Yeah,
co-create
him
the
and Bob
character?
Layton. That's why I had Bob
Yeah, I
Layton ink
thought
this
so.
cover.
Oh
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean, at least he can say, hey, whether it cratered or not, it was made into a movie.
It was. I like to see it though.
Yeah, they didn't get any royalties for the movie because once Valiant
Yeah,
went bankrupt, all the contracts are all void. So
right.
That's true. That's too bad.
so that's kind of sad. But actually, Bob Layton got to work on the set of the film, and he like flew to like the jungle or wherever the hell it was to, and he actually ended up going into the hospital. I don't know if you ever seen that. He had was on a breathing machine or whatever because he had like some fucked up illness from going in the filming in the jungle. God knows what the hell's in the jungle.
Yeah, no
Right.
doubt.
But Bob Layton's like a friend of mine. I've met him many times at different comic shows. I like to go to a lot of different conventions over the years, and I always commission him to do something so he knows who I am. And then I asked him if he would like do something for my book, and he said, "Okay, I'll do something small." And then when I asked him later on if he would just ink this cover because he can't say no to Uncle Don, So that's how I got those two guys
Oh, that's so
to do the
cool,
cover.
man.
And then Gerhard actually ended up coloring this one from
Oh yeah.
Service.
Oh
So
yeah.
I got the
Really?
best I can get.
So
That's
I got the best I
fantastic.
can
so
do.
Don Perlin inked this cover.
No,
He
Bob
penciled it.
Layton.
He penciled it. Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
just
then
scroll down.
Layton
You can
inked it.
see their autographs on the
Mhm.
bottom.
Okay.
Oh yeah, man. Okay, let me scroll down. Oh, sorry. Let me go ahead and go ahead. I'm already sleeping there.
Yeah, and you also
Yeah.
scored a big one with Tim Vigil, didn't
Yes.
you?
Now
Yeah,
this one
I tried to
I
get the
love
best
it.
I could.
Tim Vigil, you're like ding ding ding. I mean, I met him back in I think it was around the early 90s. It was like a little hotel comic convention up in Canada, and I was there and he signed a couple of books. It was really cool. Really good guy. Great artist. I have a lot of the Faust and the Grips books that he
Yeah,
made.
he's a cool dude. He liked how the cover colors came out,
Yeah.
and he said that he has this idea for another book, and he might want to work with me again on another project.
Oh, that's sweet. Oh man.
Cause I let him do whatever he wanted to do. You know what I mean? I didn't give him. I don't like censorship. Like with this
I
blood,
love
you see all
this.
the blood and all the guts coming out. I mean, that's what he
Yeah.
wanted. I told him I just wanted the werewolf attacking the hunter. I didn't say, I want to see
Oh,
guts
Yeah.
everywhere.
He's raking his face off. Now, is he you I've heard you on other previous streams, you said that he was going to retouch this. Is this the retouched one where he
This is
made some
the
changes?
Tim Vigil didn't make any changes. The
Okay.
colorist did.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
Uh,
That's
the
great.
problem with the story is the sun was going down in the story. He's not like a regular werewolf where he needs to transform by the moon. He's a
Mhm.
lab created werewolf, half man, half wolf. He's always like this, so he doesn't transform. And so the scene was supposed to be the sun was coming down, but when I had Kyle Ritter color the cover, he made it
Yeah.
like a nighttime scene.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
and then Tim Vigil wanted, more light on the cover so all his details can get shown. You can see it looks kind of like a
Right.
watercolor painting almost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, that's what I ran in with my colorist. It was too dark at first. He envisioned a different type of light, early morning light. So it's dark and it makes for
Yeah.
a dramatic shot, but it was not
Does.
what I had in mind. So yeah, a colorist can
That's a
really
great cover.
change, uh, you know, uh, the details and stuff.
yeah, so this scene actually takes place inside Smokes, but it's actually the cover for Weaponized Werewolf. See,
Yeah.
see, this scene was actually supposed to be a page in Smokes, but my editor said that I should actually take this scene out or this page out that it doesn't really do anything for the story.
Right.
Yeah.
So instead of getting rid of it and scrapping it, I made it the cover for Weaponized Werewolf, since both books, go together and stuff. And
Right
our
choice.
companion book, you can say,
Yeah.
you're gonna
So
see
is
this.
this the only page by Tim Vigil in your project?
Yeah, he just did the
Okay.
cover, but the
Okay.
inside, if you scroll down to the next page, you can see the interior.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Oh yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah,
sharp. Now
Barry
who's
McLean Jr. did the pencils for this for the interiors for Weaponized Werewolf.
so Barry McLean Sr. worked with Peter Palmiotti, right? I had Peter
Yes,
Palmiotti.
it's
Yeah.
Junior, but yes.
Junior. Oh, it's okay. Same artist, I guess. He worked with Peter.
Yeah, Peter Palmiotti and him worked together. I think at maybe like the New Valiant or something.
Yeah.
Briefly, a
Yeah.
very. And he's actually my neighbor, believe it or not, Barry McLean Jr.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
look
it's
at
weird. I
that.
had to mail him something. I was mailing him sketch cards because I have a sketch card tier.
Wow.
And I was like, I need, some sketch cards made. And he's like, yeah, but I don't have any sketch cards, bro. And I'm like, oh, so I'll send you some. What's your
Yeah.
address? And then he gave me his address. I'm like, yo, your house is closer than the mailbox. So,
What a story.
Save
Man.
that stamp.
so what's
Yeah.
I know
Save
he
it.
lived in Denver, but I didn't know he lived, like next to me.
How
In
about
your
that?
backyard.
Yeah,
Come right
I
here,
mean,
guy. Here, send me next
there's
door.
like 2 million people in Denver, so it's not like there's like 3 streets or something,
Have
So
a
it's
cup of
kind of.
sugar with those sketch cards, please. Yeah.
He said we're gonna have a barbecue this summer or something. We'll
Oh,
see.
that's cool, man.
Oh, that's really neat. Yeah.
Damn. Lucky
But
guy.
he
What
did.
size, what page count are we looking at on the book?
Yeah.
Weaponized Werewolf is a shorter book. It's only
Mhm.
16 pages,
Okay.
Oh, okay.
and Smokes
That's
is
cool.
28 pages. But there's a
Wow.
stretch goal to make them bigger, a bigger book. But I don't know
Mhm.
if we're gonna be able to get to that stretch goal right now. I just want to focus on funding and then maybe unlocking a couple of the 6 a.m. stickers
Absolutely.
that he did.
Yes. So,
So how did you connect up with Mike Barron as a writer?
Mike
yeah, man.
Barron actually lives in Colorado,
Okay.
and every year he comes to RockyCon, and
Oh,
RockyCon
yeah.
is a little tiny convention. It's not the Denver Comic Con. It's not the one where 100,000 people are on the floor. It's this little tiny convention in a little small hotel in one little side room, and it's got maybe like 20 tables or something set up inside. It's not that big of a room, and mostly just local talent. And then they'll have usually one guest will come. They had like Larry Hama or Michael Golden. They had one year, and Barry McLean usually is there every year, and Michael Barron is there. And I've seen him every year for years on, and then just in 2018, I had the balls to just walk up to him and say, fuck it, I'm just gonna ask him, if he'll write my comic. And I
Yeah.
told him what it was about. It was a pot smoking fox, and I knew it wasn't going to be an easy sell, or I thought it wasn't going to be. And actually, he agreed. He liked the idea and came up with this amazing script. We discussed on we came to agreed on a price, and then we talked to each other on the phone and went through how I wanted it, how I wanted it to go, my concept, and about all the aliens shit and all the crazy stuff that's in there. I don't think Mike Barron's really into, alien grades and stuff, so I had to send him some videos to check out what I was
Yeah.
looking for.
Wow.
I had to educate him on on ancient aliens or whatever.
That's
But
wild. This alien right here is pretty cool.
yeah, his name is Sepoy, and he
Sepoy.
takes he's a big part of both comics.
Wow.
So this comic actually takes place 15 years before Smokes. So it's the
Okay.
prequel, you can say, to
Yeah.
Smokes. And
He looks huge there.
yeah, he's a big boy.
Yeah. Damn. This big old wolf guy. Man. There he is. They're being analyzed.
Yeah, they're inside the battle van, and they got some drones out just watching the exercise, and they just let Weaponized Werewolf out for the first time.
Yes.
See what his capabilities are. See what
Big
he
mistake.
He's hungry.
and he is hungry.
Oh boy. Look at them go. Size just blood red, just devouring that.
Yeah, I thought he did a great job. I also had Rodney Ramos do the inks on both these books.
Oh, that's
He's
sweet.
a veteran inker from Marvel.
Oh yeah.
And DC, and he did classic Valiant stuff for a while.
Justin, what's the hardest part been about this project for you?
The hardest part is I'm kind of like a perfectionist, and I just maybe I was kind of a little bit hard on the colorist a little bit because I just make them do something over and over again. And
yeah,
there's a couple of issues where the inker forgot to ink a couple spots, and I had to fix it. But in the end, I figured out everything, and everything's coming out.
Yeah.
Everything came out pretty well, I thought.
That looks good, man. Good job.
The colors did a really good job. I mean, I had them. I didn't touch anything on this page, but there's a couple pages. I'm just really picky guy.
Yeah, you want it right, but you don't want to micromanage. You want
I don't want
to. True.
Yeah,
you don't want to beat the creativity out of the person.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so I don't like censorship either.
Yeah.
But I like consistency. Like I just see a couple small things, like the character would have green eyes on page 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then all of a sudden he's got blue eyes.
Yeah.
And so just stuff like that. But
well, that's not a big thing. That's a quick fix. Yeah.
Gramlington says this is a side of indie comics I've not seen. It opens the door for more ideas and comic ideas to get out there. Agreed. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Bye, Bones.
Later, Bones.
Later. Thanks for coming. And thanks. Yep.
I used to collect Bone too. That's another comic that I liked when I was younger.
That is a good one. Yeah, I like a couple.
I used to be a member of. I used to have a membership or a subscription, and I would get it in the mail.
Yeah.
Before it was like big time, and every year they'd give you a Bone Christmas card signed by Jeff Smith and everybody else that works there. You draw a small little bone head, on the card, so that's cool.
That's sweet.
So was Mike Barron your holy grail of people to meet on your bucket list?
I mean,
Or
I met him before. I just
yeah.
walked up to him in
Or I mean,
2018. But yeah, he's one of the guys on the top of my list to write my book for sure. Him and Chuck
yeah.
Oh
Dixon
yeah,
would be my two people that on the top of my list
Who's
absolutely.
your top person that you haven't met?
that I haven't ever met. I don't know. I've met a lot of people. I
Yeah.
wish I could meet Barry Winter Smith again. I
Oh
met
my
him
God, I wish
briefly
I could
once.
meet him once. That'd be awesome.
Well, I was a little kid and I went to this convention in New York City in it was 1993, I believe.
Yeah.
I was really young, and my friend's father drove us to. I lived upstate and about 3 hours away, and we drove up there, and Jay Lee was there. I remember it was one hell of a show, and Barry Windsor Smith is not the most. I don't want to. He's not the most friendly guy. He doesn't look at you, talk to you, acknowledge you, or anything. You
Hmm.
put your comic book down, he signs it, and you walk away, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the soup Nazi, it's like meeting him or something. one
The
one
art
signature
Nazi.
for you.
It's on your book. That's one book for you. That's it. Go.
One signature for you.
Hey, everyone who's a mod, if you would, if you find the link for the Indiegogo Smokes the Fox, if you please put
Oh,
it
I'm
in
getting
the
it
link,
right now. I'm
that'd be
putting
great.
it in there
Let's
right now.
let's see if we can get him to $5,000. I don't know if
Yeah,
it's
I'm
going to
really
be tonight,
close.
but
I'm really
you know,
close.
you're close
You
to
see
it,
that?
man.
You see that right there? That's the metal
Sketch card,
card.
metal
No,
card.
it's the
Oh, I
metal
love it.
card. Yeah.
Yeah,
Phoenix Animation did a really good job, and I got
beautiful.
90 of these, and I got only like 7 left. So the next
Oh,
7 backers are going to get one of these, and that's it. So it's a very rare. You can see the video underneath
oh yeah, man.
showing off the
I'm
card.
going to play this boy. Let's see.
Yeah, there's no music or sound, so
All right. That is the metal card.
that could be a hand model. See?
That's beautiful. Yeah, it's nice. Well, there's the Belmont Press behind it. That is fantastic.
Yeah, I designed the back. I said, "Fuck, I'll just do it myself."
So where did you get your cards made, if I ask?
Phoenix Animation.
Phoenix. Okay, where are they located? In Denver or?
No. He lives. I don't even know where he lives.
All right.
Virginia.
Oh, I'm at the. Does he charge a lot for those cards, or you know?
You could talk to him sometime, but I don't know how backed up he is. But he's been doing stuff for everybody's campaign.
Phoenix Animation. I can write that down. Yeah,
You never heard of him?
No.
There's the link for Smokes the Fox. And
Oh yeah,
Weaponized Werewolf.
let me put
Thanks for doing
that
that, Double
up.
Star.
Yes, everyone, please check this campaign out. It looks like it will be a beautiful, beautiful book. It's a nice, beautiful werewolf.
No, he beat me to it.
Weaponized Werewolf. I tell you, it looks great. I backed it already.
Nice,
Absolutely,
thank
you bet.
This the Weaponized Werewolf is a free book that you get when you back Smokes, and then like I said, the next 7 people are going to get the metal card.
I'm gonna get a metal card.
And there's also the option to have me sign the books at no extra charge if anybody wants to, deface their books.
No, it's no defacing there, man. It's gonna add the value to it. It's gonna be great, man.
Yeah, someone said I should add that option since it's a first campaign on a first-time creator.
Sure. Yeah.
But we're almost there. We got like 20-something days to get to the finish line. I think we're gonna hit the goal.
I think you will.
I got a backer earlier today. It's going a little slow. I know when you hit that middle mark, it gets a little bump in the road in your campaign. Once you hit your first 30 days, you get kind of in like a slump. But
yeah, that's true. That happens because there's so many campaigns, so many eyes look on different books. You're thinking, oh, which one should I get? I wish I had $1 million. I'd buy them all.
There's a lot of competition right now. A lot of werewolf books. When I was developing this, there wasn't that many werewolf books. You know what I mean?
I'm coming up with a vampire book, Fembat. That's gonna be out sometime, I think, next month. So,
but you have an interesting sort of slant on your werewolf.
Yeah, he's different. He's got drones, and he's is created in a lab, and he doesn't transform. So yeah, there's a difference. I try to. That's why I did that. I wanted him to stick out from other werewolves or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Now they got women werewolves. I've seen someone like Snowpaw or whatever, like a girl book.
That's cool. Oh hell yeah.
But yeah, I think people like people like werewolves, and I guess there's room for some more.
There is. There's room for everything. There's all kinds of monsters out there to
Any
expose.
plans to work with Tim Vigil anymore?
Yeah. I said earlier that he liked how this cover came out, the colors, and that
Oh yeah.
he liked the fact that I didn't micromanage him or tell him you can't do this or that.
Right.
I let him just do his thing.
Yeah.
Do it. Yeah, give
And
them their
And he
freedom.
liked that, and he liked the fact that I wanted to make him happy with the colors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
That's excellent.
So yeah, ZVS did the colors and also Kyle Ritter. So it's a collaboration cover because Kyle Ritter was busy and I wanted to get this thing over with, and I just said
Mhm.
ZVS just do these changes for me, and then it just came out really really nice. So
That's beautiful, man. You got a beautiful campaign. I think it's gonna go well.
I'm a
So
first timer. I know people are a little weary, but everything's ready to go. I just got to do the credits page,
that's good, man.
which I'm gonna do once it funds. Or
Hell
gets
yeah.
close to funding. Once when I'm like 100 hours away or something, I'll start working. It'll take a day, or 2
Oh
days.
sure.
So
Man.
other than
They
that,
were
everything's done. But let's add some other stuff to it, like Dan
they were
Flegel.
talking about that on Red Valkyrie today about adding tiers
Yeah.
and when to do it.
Mm.
And you don't want to give away too much at the beginning.
No,
And
you don't.
Yeah,
and she was recommending you wait till it does get funded to put up a tier
Mm.
and keep the excitement going and not
Okay.
put it too many up at one time.
That's
Just
true.
but if a book takes off, really you don't have to put those up immediately. I see a lot of people when a book really takes off, they're busy trying to add tiers and keep up with it.
They are.
We should
I have
all have that problem, but
I
Yeah.
have something that I was gonna put out as a tier, but I
Oh,
don't know if I'm gonna do it now. I might save it for something else later on.
okay.
That me and Phoenix Animation did.
Oh, okay. That'd be very interesting to find out later. So this cover right here, is this smokes pissing on a tree?
Yes, it's smokes pissing on a tree. Someone told me it was the first peeing cover
I think
in
he's.
comics.
I think so. I think so. I don't see. I don't
I
remember
know
any
there's a
other
Hulk
cover.
Avengers pee, or like where Hulk's peeing, holding his hand on the wall, like peeing at a urinal. But I don't think that
there
was a cover. That was like a
there
poster.
is a Nightwing cover that I have, number 65, I believe,
Really?
in the early 2000s, but it's disguised. It's the
Oh,
light on the arch of the urine is the light of the arch on his leg. He's up there by a little cherub, a little gargoyle,
Uh huh.
and he has an expression on his face like, "Rrr," and so it looks like he's peeing.
Okay,
So
so
the
then he beat
artist
me
kind of
to it.
worked that in there.
wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. I mean, so many things you get away
But
with, you can.
the thing about this is you're breaking the fourth wall. He's looking right at you, the reader.
Yeah. Excuse me while I piss on this tree.
Yeah. Do you
He
mind?
captured his personality perfectly. This is exactly how I wanted him. This is
Yeah.
exactly how I
That's
pictured
great.
him.
I love
And
it.
the owl up there's just like, who?
Huh? Who? What?
Very serious look.
It tells a story right there.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
really does. That's great. Wow. Now, who did? Okay. Now,
Gerhard.
Gerhard. That's it. Great job, Gerhard. Damn. That is so cool.
He does amazing work. His backgrounds are second to no
And
one.
the bear's checking him out. You got the fox over there.
Yeah, I told him. But the story with this one is one time Gerhard's actually known for drawing animals,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
he did this one piece. Do you remember the first appearance of Wolverine? How he's fighting the Hulk on the cover,
Yeah.
like 181, right?
Huh?
And he redid that piece and did it, or actually, someone did the artwork for it. Someone did the actual figures, but he did the background. Gerhard did the whole background, and what he did is he put as many Canadian animals in the background as he could, because
Really?
Wolverine's from Canada or whatever.
Yeah.
So it was like a nature scene with all these Canadian animals, ducks or whatever the hell he had in there, and that kind of like gave me the idea for this cover. So I told him to put as many nocturnal animals from Colorado in the cover as it could.
That's great.
So I went online and I found a list of like all these animals, and I gave him a list. I said, fit as many as you can of these in there. And I knew he was going to put the black bear in there. That one I was for sure. I knew he was going to.
This is awesome. You got some birds here. Yeah, now you have
Yeah,
another
there's a couple
bird
bats
there.
at the very, very top.
Oh, I'm
up
seeing.
above the
Oh yeah,
logo,
there they
yeah.
are. There's some bats. Man, this is great.
What
Yeah.
is there
He
by
did a great job.
the tree at the foot of the tree by the motorcycle
Yeah.
light? What is that?
There's a red fox too.
A red fox.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's right there. Yeah, there he is.
Yeah.
Oh man, you got a
See,
little.
originally
sparrow.
Smokes doesn't wear pants or shorts.
All right.
He was just gonna be like, like Winnie the Pooh and just wear like a top.
Yeah,
But-
why not?
But Don Perlin, when I hired him to do the cover,
Uh,
he refused to draw Smokes on that motorcycle without pants on.
oh yeah.
And I said, well, what do you mean? I mean, there's all these characters. He even had, the thing is, even Don Perlin himself, he used to do this comic book called what's it called? Egg Breakers or something? Or these dinosaur characters for Valiant. It was a weird book. What was it called?
I don't even know.
Bad
Was
Eggs.
it?
Bad Eggs. That's what
Bad
it was called.
eggs.
It was called Bad Eggs, and it was these dinosaurs. And they didn't have bottoms. They just had like a vest or whatever, and they're
I don't
they
know why
talk.
I've never
You
heard
look,
of
yeah,
that.
type it, Google it. You probably remember. It was even on the cover of Wizard magazine once. Bad
Oh,
Eggs.
Bad eggs. Holy
Yeah, look it
crap.
up. I think you remember it, but it's deep, way back in your mind. But you
Probably
might.
do.
So we did this. That's kind of reason why I got Don to do the cover. I wanted to ask him because he did that Bad Eggs, and I know he has that kind of humor in him, and that's what I
Yeah.
was looking for. But he refused to draw, him without pants. And I said, "How about shorts then?" So we compromised and
Did he
went with
give you a
shorts.
reason why?
Let me see. There he
He
is.
said,
Yeah.
"You got to put some pants on that thing."
Put some pants, damn it.
So I
It'll
gave
burn
him a
his
model
butt.
sheet, and he didn't have any pants on the model sheet.
Wow.
He didn't have the shorts on. He just had the nom top and the wife beater, but no nothing
Yeah.
else. So we compromised and did the shorts, and then he added the stripe. And that's
Yeah.
kind of weird because when I lay around the house, I actually wear shorts that are blue with a white stripe. So that's kind of
That's
weird that
great.
he knew that. I don't know how. That
So like
happened.
it's like you riding a motorcycle and there's a wolf attacking
Yeah,
you.
there's a little bit of me in this character because of the weed. I
Yeah.
smoke weed.
That's great.
The reason why he has the Nam uniform is because I'm big into like those war movies, like
Yeah.
um
Green berets and stuff like that.
no, like Born on the
Apocalypse
4th of
Now.
July. Yeah,
Yeah.
Apocalypse Now.
yeah.
Platoon is one of my favorite
Platoon,
movies.
Yeah.
And I always like the Nam uniform. So
Yeah.
you're gonna see how he comes about and gets this uniform.
I have never seen
And I
that
thought it was
Valiant
cool.
book, Bad Eggs. I'm looking on eBay right now,
I
and
bet I could
It's
find out
it didn't last very long. It wasn't very popular, I don't think.
right.
really.
I even saw the Wizard magazine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
even it was in. I even have it somewhere. I have a couple of Wizard magazines that I bought on eBay. I was feeling like I wanted to.
The Wizard
back in
magazine came
time, so I
out
bought some.
July 1996.
Okay. So I have 96.
And you can
Wow.
see those dinosaurs haven't got no fucking pants on.
Right.
That's true. Yeah, in fact, one's wearing
Okay.
a shirt that says "Eat
I'm
me."
gonna try to look for it. Eat me. Oh, okay.
Yeah, put
hold
it on
on.
the screen.
I'm gonna go ahead and find this. I'm gonna stop share a second. All right. Okay. Let me go. I'm curious now. Damn it. All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I've
not
never
only
heard
people
of Bad
remember that
Eggs.
one, but it
Bad
was actually on the cover
Eggs.
of on Wizard. Yeah.
I'm looking.
Yeah.
Bad Eggs and Wizard magazine. Bad Eggs.
But I think Wizard came out with like variant covers, so it probably wasn't on
Okay.
every one of them. I think it was
Okay.
like 2 of 4 or something. It said on there.
Let me
Oh, I
let me
didn't know
see
that.
what's up with this one.
Yeah, Bad Eggs.
Inquiring minds want to know.
I don't know that I've
Ah.
ever seen Bad Eggs. That's amazing.
Okay.
That one slipped through the cracks for me.
Let me find. 1 second.
Like I said, you can study a lot comics for a lifetime.
I don't even know if I even ever
Oh,
bought that
shit.
comic book before.
Okay,
I've
let's-
heard of it and seen it, but I've never bought it.
Okay, let me
Mhm.
see here. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Let me go ahead.
It was a hard comic to find.
Justin,
I'm
where
sure
does
it
Don
is.
Perlin live? Do you know?
Oh, he lives in Florida.
In Florida. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go and do this again.
So does Bob Layton.
Okay. Yeah, Florida. There we go.
Full Florida man.
Bad eggs.
Yeah, we love Bob Layton around here.
Yeah, Bob's a great guy, very professional.
Mhm.
He actually
There
even
we go.
posted my my campaign and my cover on his
There you
page
go.
on Facebook.
There it is right here.
Number 2.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was a big thing when I was a kid. You know, this is on the cover of Wizard magazine.
Yeah, look at that. No pants. Look,
No
Ma,
pants.
no pants.
And I was even gonna show him. I was gonna bust his balls and like, look, Don, you drew no pants on these fucking dinosaurs.
That's great. Hot damn. Oh, yeah, there's proof right there, folks. You can draw no pants on critters.
Hey, did you notice that it says "Eat Me" and it's the shape of Image Comics?
Yeah.
And this came out on Valiant Comics, so it's kind
there
of
you
like
go.
a look at it. Look at the T-shirt.
Oh yeah, yeah. Even
Mhm.
oh wow.
I couldn't tell you that was Don Perlin artwork
That
by
was
looking
so
at it.
bizarre.
Though.
Eat me, eat me.
I've never seen Don Perlin draw something like that. That's wild.
No, I'm not.
That's why
I'm
I
not
got him
serious.
for the job because I know he's capable of it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Holy criminy. Things
It's
you
something
discover.
different. I thought he might want to draw something different. I approached a few other artists, you know, and they're like, you know, it's not an easy sell. Like a pot smoking fox, get the fuck out of here, kid.
All right.
I thought
But
there was a Kickstarter. I thought Don had done some work maybe on that.
Did he?
there was a Kickstarter where I don't know the Kickstarter.
A campaign that he worked on.
That's wild.
I know we did a Valiant anniversary for Bloodshot.
Oh,
Okay.
Mhm.
It was a short story in like 2000 something.
Oh, great. I didn't
And
even
he
know
did
he
a
was
cover
still
for
alive.
Bloodshot for the 20th anniversary as well.
That's great.
And then
God
he
bless
did Airboy, or my cover, and Airboy. And that's about the last things he's done for
Wow.
published work.
That's amazing.
But he still does commission work. Like
Oh,
if
that's
you wanted
good.
to get Bloodshot or something, you have to go through his
Agents.
his art rep. Yeah.
Yeah. Wow, that's cool. It's good that Comicsgate can bring back veteran artists on projects, you know, like Don Perlin and Mike Barron and all those guys, and just seems like it's just revived their careers and they're better than ever, man. I mean,
Yeah, I
Marvel
thought
DC wouldn't
it'd be a
hire
big hit to get somebody new to Comicsgate, but
Yeah.
you know, it's been happening so often now that it's like, you know, old news. You know,
it just makes me smile just to see that, just getting work. I mean, just expressing themselves and getting it out there. So for people who've never even heard of these guys, you know, I think it's great. So I want to thank you for actually hiring a lot of these guys on your book, and it makes your book just shine so much better. It looks so good.
And for showing us bad eggs.
Bad eggs. Yes. With
how you
bacon and
learn
ham.
something.
Yeah,
Now
I
you gotta
learned
buy
something.
a comic.
Yeah, absolutely. So everyone,
Yeah,
hey,
and I didn't even see that the image, you know, where it says "Eat Me,"
eat
like
me. Yeah,
image.
right here.
I
I
just
did
noticed that
see.
just now. I just realized that they're talking about Image Comics right
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
Don
yeah,
Perlin
yeah.
thought he was funny right there.
Yeah, when you blow
Right.
it down, you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right there, man. That's awesome.
I mean, that dinosaur almost looks pregnant, you know, and look at
Oh,
those
it
hips.
does. Yeah, look at
I
that.
think it is.
Booty
Wow.
time.
Booty dinosaur. Woohoo. All right. Yep. God bless you, Don Perlin.
Yeah.
That's what you could do.
Yeah, he's a good guy, man. He's
Yeah.
he's
Yeah, and
funny
like I
too. He's a
said,
funny
he
guy.
drew the first comic I ever read that was in
Oh,
comic
yeah.
book form.
Oh, there you go.
So he's always had a soft spot in my heart.
Oh,
I think that's the reason why Weaponized Werewolf even exists. Mike Barron added him to the story when he found out that I had Don Perlin doing the cover.
Oh man.
So he's like, "Oh, we're gonna have to put a werewolf in this story."
Yeah.
And then I came up with the name one day. I was like, "Oh, Weaponized Werewolf."
That's beautiful.
Sounds pretty cool.
It
Yeah,
does,
yeah, it's
man.
great.
Damn, man.
That's, you know, a
It's
good
kind of
title.
long though, but it still sounds cool.
It
Well,
does.
characters and a good name and title are hard to come up with sometimes.
Yeah, everybody's used every name so far 100 times or whatever, you know.
There's still new names out there. Just people got to come up with it. I'm not as much, but yeah.
They're hard to come by.
Yeah, kind of are, aren't they? So wow, man. So let's see if we can look at the campaign again, perhaps. Well, let's see. Let me go ahead and go to. Let me stop sharing. Ooh, there we go. All right. I want to go look it up real quick. So I think hopefully we can get you a few bucks here and there. We'll see how
Yeah,
it
I'm
goes.
very close.
Yeah.
I'm very close.
You're very close.
Um,
All right, let me go this again. Go to smokes. Smokes. There you go. Where is it?
But at this point, you're fully funded, correct?
Not
No.
yet. Not
Oh,
yet.
not
I'm
okay.
almost
Not
there.
yet.
I'm close.
He's almost there. He's
Close. Okay.
just barely. Just
Yeah,
barely.
you want to hit that sweet spot
Yeah.
so that you can go in
We'll hit
demand if
that
you
sweet
want to.
spot. You know it. We'll see
Yeah,
it.
I'm less than $700 away, and I have
Oh, you know.
21 days,
21 days, guys.
3 weeks.
Let's everyone support this book. This looks a
Mm.
wonderful campaign. Smokes the Fox. And of course, you get a free Weaponized Werewolf issue 0 along with your purchase. So go ahead and share today. Let's see.
And I still got a few of those metal cards that people will get, physical backers will get.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, let's
go.
see.
Want to go through these tiers?
Yeah, let's go through these tiers. Story 362. Let's go through these tiers. Okay, you get the Epic Bundle.
That's everything. I mean, you get all 3 books, and you're gonna get Mike Barron's autograph on all 3 of them.
Oh,
You're gonna
God,
get
that's great.
a metal bottle opener, a sketch card,
Really? Oh,
a
damn.
neck gaiter, license plate.
Wow.
So you get a lot of goodies with this one. You're gonna get 9 autographs total. So I'm gonna sign all 3. Mike Barron's gonna sign all 3, and interior artists Lee Oakes and Barry McLean are gonna sign all
Oh, my
3.
God.
And
That's a
you also
great
get a
one.
mystery gift, which is gonna
A
be very
mystery
rare,
gift.
even rarer than the 90 metal cards.
Oh, that's a hell of a bundle. Wow, I'm about to back this baby again. How about it?
Yeah,
Why
there's
not?
only about 12 left.
12 left. Better get on it. Get on
Someone
it,
said they're
everybody.
gonna buy one too, so I think one's gonna be gone soon. But still, we got we'll have like 11 left.
Oh man, that'll get you a $5,000. Definitely. All right. So let's go to
That's the most expensive tier.
that is
Then there's the digital that I added recently. You asked me what
Digital
was
comics?
new, so I added
Yeah.
this digital one not too long ago.
Okay.
And for $12, you get basically 2 PDFs emailed to you, and I'll have both covers inside there digitally, so you can see them.
Oh,
So you
yeah.
get the same thing everybody else does, except just not physical.
Yeah, that's good for like the overseas people who can't
Yeah,
afford
for the
shipping.
Australians and
Yeah. Oh, that'd be
Canada.
great.
I wanted to offer this book in Canada and Mexico, but the shipping rates are just
It's
so
terrible.
high. And if I had the backers, if I had hundreds of backers, I can offset the price and and then offer it to them. But right now, the amount of backers that I have in my first campaign and everything, I thought I'd make it simple and easy on myself,
Oh,
and
yeah.
just only offer to America and domestic shipping right now. But maybe I'll do a second chance campaign and and I'll allow people from Canada to buy it too. It's not like I don't want them to buy it. I don't want to not make money, but the
Right.
prices are ridiculous. I
They
sent one
are.
of those bottle openers to Gerhard as a gift,
Mhm.
and it cost me almost $15. It's just
Oh,
one metal bottle opener. That
Oh
was it.
God. Oh my
So I
God.
was thinking, if that cost $15, imagine what it's going to cost to send 2 or 3 comics
Mm.
in a Gemini mailer to somebody in Canada.
That could be like over $30. I'm
Yeah, so I
thinking.
end up like losing money. But if I had like 200, 300 backers or whatever, I can offset that, and then it'd be no problem. But
Oh,
right
yeah.
now at this stage, I
Oh,
just can't do it right now. I'm
I
sorry
understand.
about that. But
I understand.
then this
Man.
is my first legendary pack A.
Oh yes, that's the one to get. Back
That
A.
one's got the Don Perlin, Bob Layton, Gerhard cover.
Oh yeah.
And
Hey, Chris
everybody
Fisk.
Hey, what's
Chris
up, Chris?
Fisk is here. Chris.
There's Chris.
Hey, buddy.
Stephen
Good to
Walton.
see ya. Hey, how you doing? There you go. We got
We're
Alfred
just going
Steven
over some
Walton.
tiers.
Hell, thank you guys for showing up. let's go through some tiers. Yes. Okay. The Dom Perlin Pack A, you get the Perlin and Leighton cover, along with the beautiful werewolf, weaponized werewolf.
Yeah, so you get both books. You get the metal
Yeah.
card if you're one of the next 7 backers. That's all I got left. And you get the option to have me sign the books if you want
Nice.
for $25.
Oh, that's a great deal.
And then if you want the other cover, we got Legendary Pack B below that.
Back B, there you go. And but the smokes the fox pissing on a tree and all the animals staring at him. You too
Yeah, you
can
get the
get
classic
this.
peeing cover by Gerhard.
Well, he's killing all the vegetation.
Yes, he is. Yeah, he's preserving
Watering
the
the plants.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, well, that's
Being
one
one
way to
with
look at
it. Nice 28 pages full color. Yeah, and you get the 16 pager of the Weaponized Werewolf 0, and get the weapon, and also the Justin Belmont autograph along with that.
If they want it, is the option.
If you want it, yeah, there you go. And then you get the 3-pack, all 3 covers for $40. That's a good deal.
Yep, all 3.
Yeah, there you go. It's autograph, man.
So have you? This is a complete story in itself, I guess, but you might set
true
up
stories.
some.
So
Okay.
yeah, so Weaponized Werewolf takes place 15 years prior to Smokes. So you want to read Smokes first, and then dive into Weaponized Werewolf, and you'll get a complete story. You might even want to reread them both to get, if you didn't catch it the first time, what's going on. I've read the books personally 50 times at least.
Oh yeah.
I enjoyed the story, and I still enjoy it. The only thing you guys are going to complain about is you want more. That's what I want. When
I guess that was my question. More. Did you set it up as you know that you can go into a second story?
Yes, I was actually. It was made to go into the next issue. Yes,
little plot threads.
Yes,
that's awesome, man. That's cool.
You're gonna be dying for more once you read this. This is not like some Beavis and Butthead. This is a very evolved story. You're gonna actually be surprised how evolved the story is. Smoking pot is just just a small part of it.
Well, do you think that doing a complex story and then having such a you come out with one issue, a campaign takes a while. And then you come out with another campaign months, maybe a year later, is that going to translate over good to the second issue if it's a complex story? What do you think?
It's going to be a wait to come out with a second issue, but I think I can do it a lot faster the second time around because I know, what I'm doing a little bit. I've learned the ropes, I'm not a veteran, but I know once I get this thing fulfilled, I'll know that part as well. So I'm new to this whole thing. I haven't even opened up my thermal printer yet.
Sounds like you've done a lot of conventions though, and met a lot of people.
Yeah, I'm an art collector.
Oh yeah.
I mainly collect Barry Windsor Smith artwork.
Oh yeah.
And Bernie Wrightson, and a lot of the '90s guys, the Image guys. Mark Silvestri, David Finch.
Oh, wow.
So that's what I was doing, is collecting art, and then I got to the point where I got to make my own book, because that's what really I've always wanted to do, is put out my own comic. I wanted to put this comic out since I've been 15. So this is not something I came up with because Ethan Van Sciver came out with Cyberfog and made $1 million. This is not why I put this out. No. I've always wanted to put this out. It's just the everything coming together all at this point. Maybe it was meant to be, everything comes full circle. Like I said earlier, now everything's back for indie comics. Indie comics is even back better than it was 30 years ago.
Well, I asked you earlier what the hardest thing was. What was the easiest thing about this project for you?
The easiest thing.
Yeah. You got some affordable original art for $140. What a steal on that!
I gotta think about that one for a second.
Oh gosh.
Hey, we don't softball questions around
here. Yeah, if you want a page right now, the way it works, someone already bought a Smokes page, so they're gonna get first pick of the litter.
Oh yeah.
So I only have 6 pieces? 6. It says there, right? I have 6 of those. The rest of them, the artist kept them, so I don't have every page, but I have a nice selection of pages,
Mm.
and they'll get to pick which page from my litter, and they'll get the first choice. So if anybody else backs now, you'll get second pick.
Wow. I mean, that is just cheap for a page, man. Usually they're like $300 to $1,000 a
It's less than
page.
what I paid to have them created, but I
Oh, I'm
actually
sure.
need to make some money back so I can work on a second issue. If I had
Hey,
endless
man.
supply of money, the second issue would already be done right now.
I hear
But
you.
I don't. So
I understand.
right now I'm just
And you-
concerned about getting funded. Once I get funded, don't worry. The second issue is going to be probably better than the first. I'm going to come back even better than before,
Absolutely.
and probably a lot faster than before.
I hear you.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can
that's
do a lot
great.
of follow up and building, after the first issue.
Oh, yeah. Almost
Unless you try and
seriously.
cram it and force it into all to the first issue, or you have a extra thick book,
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Actually, the easiest thing was putting together my comic book logo, Belmont
Really?
Press, because I used to own a small record label, and I was in the music industry, and I had Belmont Records.
Mhm.
Really?
All I did is had this guy get rid of the records part and just put press underneath it. So I
Belmont
just
Press.
repurposed the logo.
That's
So
great.
that was probably the easiest. I didn't want to spend more money on making another logo and spending a week or 2 weeks
No.
with the designer working on it. So I decided, just to repurpose it, and I like the logo.
Excellent.
Yeah, look at the creative team. I got everybody I can think of. I even
That's
got
great.
Peter Palmiotti to ink a pinup that's going to be inside.
Oh, yeah, we had Pete on the show.
Yeah, Pete's a good guy.
He's really cool. Oh, man. Sign original art. Oh, man.
Yeah, you can see the perks down here. This is the page. When you back, if you wanted to get a perk like a original art from Weaponized Werewolf,
Yeah.
it was done non-traditionally. So the pencils are on one board,
Yeah.
and the inks are on another board. So if you want a Weaponized Werewolf page, you'll actually get 2 pages.
Wow.
So there is a connection between Smokes the Fox and Weaponized Werewolf.
Yes, they were made in the same lab, and they are part. The project is called Project Minotaur. It's a secret military project that is underground in this facility, and they're using the alien technology that Sepoy, that character I showed you earlier. He's in charge down there in this facility, and he's working with the military, and they're creating these crazy hybrids. And Smokes is the smartest hybrid out of all of them that they create, but that's not what they were looking for. They're looking for something, with muscle.
Right.
And Weaponized Werewolf is the muscle, but he's not controllable, and he's
What's
he's not
always
that
been
smart.
interesting to me about this project is Smokes the Fox is more cartoony,
Yeah.
and then you have the more realistic, if you will, Weaponized Werewolf. So
Yes,
it's
there's a
a
reason
good
for
blend.
that.
Yeah.
Huh? It's a good
Well,
mixture.
Yeah, I'm a fan of Cerebus, like I told you before, and that's kind of how the style is for that book. That's the kind of style that I was kind of trying to capture, where Cerebus is kind of more cartoony, but the backgrounds are super realistic.
Yeah.
Do
That's the
you
kind of
think
look
that?
that I was
Do you
looking
think
for.
that mixture of styles throws people?
I don't think there's something for everybody. I think that people that like Cerebus or that style will like it. I'm trying to do
Yeah.
something different. I don't want to do what everybody
Yeah.
else is doing. You know what I mean? I'm trying to.
Right.
I hear you. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
And Weaponized Werewolf is more of a horror book, I guess you could say.
I
Yeah.
think it's wonderful. It's just like you say, it's a different blend. I mean,
I
and
like it.
and somebody that likes what is it? Anamorphic.
Anamorphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anamorphic?
Yeah, that one. Let me
Yeah.
go take another toke. Anamorphic animals may like Smokes, and then people that may not tend to gravitate to that but the more gritty, realistic, if you will, Weaponized Werewolf, it's got something for a couple of different camps there.
Yeah.
Right.
Also, I did the same thing with the creative team. You're going to see Comicsgate members being a part of this project. You're going to see comic book veterans be a part of this project, and you're going to see new talent. So I tried to give a little bit of everything in this
great.
book.
Wow.
And you know it's going to tell a good story because it's written by Mike Barron, right? One of them.
Yeah, I was gonna attempt it myself, but I gave Mike Barron a pretty good outline, and I knew I wasn't gonna be able to do it as well as he could. So
Mm-hmm.
it was a no-brainer to try to enlist Mike, and I was glad I got him on board. I'm
Hell
actually
yeah.
going to go see Mike in the beginning of April. There's a show coming up in Loveland, Colorado. It's a little convention,
Yeah.
and he's going to be there, and I'll probably just be at his table. We just hang out, probably get some lunch or something. Just hang out,
That's
maybe
pretty
talk
cool.
about the second issue.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. I
Those
like
are the
that
stretch
little
goals right
alien.
there. You just passed the 6
Yeah.
a.m.
Yeah, 6
stickers.
a.m.
I like
stickers.
that
Yes.
little alien there.
Yeah, I do
Yeah,
too.
Sepoy. I like how he did his take on Sepoy.
That's cool.
That's
Sweet.
Colonel Mayberry right there with the shotgun and
Mayberry.
Oh, the Mary Berry.
yeah, he's the one that makes the mistake and actually lets Weaponized Werewolf loose to eliminate Smokes after he escapes. So
Wow.
that it makes like a
Oh,
career-ending move, one
so
of the
he
worst
goes
movies in his.
after Smokes. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he sends the Weaponized Werewolf to go get the job done, and it
Right
was the
on.
worst mistake of his career. So that's kind of how the story starts. I don't want to give
Mm,
too much of the story
Yeah.
away, you know.
Well,
that's fine.
basically, if you have him killing a hunter, that's going to come back on the guy that let him out, right?
If he gets caught, yeah.
On the
Yeah.
cover,
Yeah.
right?
They
Yeah,
If he
cover
gets
if they
caught.
well if they cover it up.
yeah, yeah. I guess they can always. The government would never cover anything. What are you
No.
talking about? You need to take another toke on the bong. Come on.
I always get asked if this is a furry book. This isn't a furry book.
No, it says werewolves aren't furry.
Yeah.
Aren't furry?
Till he, what did you say? Yeah, and he ripped
The
your
book's
face
actually
off.
going to be a little bit longer than it says on there. That's the minimum page count. I
Okay.
have some pinups I'm going to add. Dan Pleagle said he was going to do a Weaponized Werewolf
Oh,
piece for me.
Boob Dan art. Yes. There you go. I like Pleagle. He's so good.
And then we have that piece I was talking about a minute ago with Peter Palmiotti did.
Okay.
So there's going to be some extras in there, so it's going to be a little bit more content. You know, I'm going to fill it up a little bit.
This would be great.
I just need to get this funded so I can get it printed, and then the goal is to actually get these books into dispensaries.
Oh, okay. Oh,
There's some
dispensaries. There you
dispensaries out there
go.
that have spinner racks
Oh, really?
and
I didn't
sell
know
indie
that.
comics.
Oh, man. I have to visit Denver again. It's been years since I've been there. But yeah. Oh,
I've been
yeah.
here since 2000 January.
So
Oh,
when are
that's
you
sweet.
looking to fulfill this book if you get it
This
funded?
summer. This summer.
Summer.
Okay.
Wow.
It's sometime
I have
this summer.
August down there, but that's like my latest date.
Yeah.
Did you have to secure this? Is something I'm running in with my project. Did you have to secure ahead of time so
do you
that you know the potential, the specific specs to colorization of your comic with the colorist? Did they have to get with the printers as far as? Have you lined up a printer already?
I was thinking about using API printing in Georgia.
Mm.
Okay, so because
They
my
What?
colorist is up in Canada and he's asking me if I've exactly how they're going to print this, and I have not picked out a printer yet, but evidently I need to pick one out so that he knows
Yeah.
that he's doing it to spec.
It's a good idea.
Well, I had the comic. I had the editor named Kurt Hathaway. He's been working in comics for 30-something years. He was editor for Rob Liefeld at Image. He wrote a
Yeah.
couple Image comics, and he actually did the lettering for my books. He helped me do the titles, Smokes logo, and the Weaponized Werewolf logo we worked on together. He basically told me from the beginning what I should do, what I shouldn't do, and as far as page specs, he gave me, a guideline of what to have my artist draw at. So later on, I didn't have to go in there with Photoshop and resize things, and
Mm-hmm.
so you want to do it right the first time. You don't want to
Oh,
go
yeah.
back. It's going to cost you money for editing and all that stuff.
Yeah, there
Right.
was, with my colorist, it's like, well, what monitor are you seeing that on? Am I seeing what he's seeing?
No, because
Yeah.
everybody's monitor is different. You're gonna look on your phone. It's gonna look one way. You're
Yeah,
gonna look on your other laptop. You're gonna look on your whoever's laptop. It's gonna look different. And then when you print it, it's gonna look different.
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
is my first time too, so I'm learning as I go. But API printing, they've been around for a while. They printed Florida Man. I think
Oh
they're
yeah.
gonna do Thin Blue Line. They're gonna print that. They did a lot of stuff for Iconic Comics, I believe.
Wow.
Earthworm Jim and stuff like that. So they've been around the block, and
Oh yeah.
This isn't their first comic book.
yeah, if you want when you're going to go to print, you're gonna want to have the TIFF file with the colors on
Right.
one file, and then you're gonna want the lettering, all the
Mhm.
words. You're gonna want on an EPS file,
Right.
a vector file, so the words are nice and crisp when it gets
Mm.
printed.
Yeah.
That's what my editor told me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, just one of Zach's early project, the first printing of it, the print of the first ones, the type was blurry.
Oh wow. Yeah.
That could be the reason he didn't probably do that. He probably didn't use a vector based
Yeah.
file for the words.
Mhm.
Yeah. Vector definitely.
But my guy's been around, he's been lettering for a long time, so
Yes.
he knows what he's doing. I think there shouldn't be any problems with the way it looks. And the guy who did the colors for me, he's been working for, IDW and Marvel and stuff. So
Yeah.
Well, Justin, what was your first comic book?
my first comic I bought was the Cable first appearance.
Oh yeah. The first. Yeah. The A7.
Was that the comic that got you collecting?
It was the first comic that I bought, but I also started noticing other comics such as Namor when Jay Lee was got on the scene, and he was given the book because it had bad sales.
Yeah.
And I remember just seeing Namor. I never liked that character, I never gave a shit about Namor. But then I
Doesn't
saw
matter.
the cover, and I
Yeah.
saw Jay Lee's
Jay
artwork
Lee.
for the first time, and I think that's what actually got me into comics. I'm like, I mean, I like this shit. I like.
You know how they came up with the name Namor?
Oh, how?
It's Roman. It's Roman spelt backwards. They wanted a regal sounding name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely. Yeah. It's a Golden Age character. So yeah. Grimmington has a question. Is the digital version available right away?
No, you're not going to get that until everybody else gets their comics as well.
Right.
You can't have that out there early. No one does that. No one gives it out before.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be
that's true.
spoilers, wouldn't
That
it?
would be spoiler. Absolutely.
People would be reviewing the digital.
The way it's not
before
done
the-
yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Chris Fisk has a point there. Indiegogo needs a way to fulfill digital perks. As it stands, creators can get screwed over by backers that receive their digital perk and then request a refund.
Yeah, you want to wait. You want to wait
Mhm.
10 days because the policy for Indiegogo is if someone wants a refund for any reason, they can get it back within 10 days, which have
Yeah.
already happened to me. If people change their
Ugh.
mind or whatever. So it happens
Yeah.
with every campaign. You're going to get somebody
Mhm.
who's going to do a refund.
True.
So what you want to do with your digital perks is you want to wait 10 days from the day they bought it before you email it to them.
Yeah, that's true.
And that goes for anybody else. If you go on demand and
Mhm.
somebody buys your physical tier, and then you mail it out because he just made the order, like you want to get it out, right? And then you mail it out to him, and then as soon as he gets it in the mail, he cancels his order or gets a refund. I didn't get it, came damaged or whatever,
Oh yeah, yeah.
But
Did you like
yeah.
werewolf books growing up, like Werewolf by Night, or what was the white one?
Manwolf.
Manwolf, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I wasn't really into werewolf books when I was younger.
Oh, Werewolf by Night was a great series.
What
in the
was your
70s.
forte in comics? What did you like? What are some of the titles you liked?
My favorite books were Valiant comics.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Good Valiants.
All that stuff. Ryan the Future Force, Shadow Man,
Turok.
Archer and Armstrong,
Yeah.
Turok, Exo Man of War.
So while
like
everybody else
everything.
was going Image, not everyone, because
Right.
really Valiant, they focused on story, didn't they?
Yes,
Yes.
that's what I try to do here. I wanted to have you're not going to see splash pages here like Image Comics. This is more like a classic Valiant comic.
Mhm.
A lot of story and good art. I thought Valiant had a good balance of both. They had really good, art and really good story, and that's what made them successful.
Yeah, they just didn't have like the big names that just came out of Marvel like the Image did.
Thanks for showing up, Chris Fisk.
They had some veterans like
Later, Chris.
Steve Ditko and Don Perlin.
Oh,
that may
yeah.
have not been fan favorites at the time, but they're big legendary names nonetheless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Valiant had a bunch of people. They had, a Mike Mignola had did a cover or two for Valiant.
Yeah.
What's his name? Frank Miller did a couple
Oh.
covers for the Unity crossover.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was later on. Did you have you met Jim Shooter?
Yes, I've met Jim Shooter.
He's a
probably-
tall guy, isn't he?
Right.
Yeah,
He's
he's
giant.
tall.
I gave
One
him a
day
hard
I was
time
talking
one
with
time.
him for about 45 minutes, and he was telling me, the story of Valiant and stuff. And
That's great.
then I
Yeah.
got a picture with him and my wife. And
Now he does not charge for his autographs even till today, does he?
no, he doesn't. I don't think he needs the extra money. And
Yeah.
Wow.
no.
Yeah.
Back in the
guy.
days, no one charged you for a fucking autograph.
They
Who the hell
didn't.
charged-
One of the first
You're right.
stories that I read in a comic book was from Jim Shooter, and it was his old Legion stuff that he was writing when he was 13 and not even in high school, junior high.
That's amazing.
Oh yeah, he wrote like his first published work. He got paid like $100 or whatever it was, $50, in like when he was like 13 or 14 or something like that.
Yeah,
Really
writing
young
Legion
age.
of Superheroes with Kurt Swan penciling.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Oh,
He wrote
absolutely.
some great Legion.
Yeah, he's a legend.
stories.
He was just here in Denver doing a signing, but I didn't make it because it was like the worst day possible. He came on a day where it was 6 degrees and a big storm.
Oh,
Whoa.
no, man.
He
Yeah.
came to the Mile High Superstore, like the biggest comic shop in the
Ooh,
world.
I've been wanting to
yeah.
go there. I swear.
That's
That
where
yeah.
we got to, we got to
you
go
can
there,
put a
Apex.
seven-
We gotta
you
go.
can fit an aircraft carrier in there and have a lot of extra room still.
Damn.
Easy.
You know, a lot of people would just cancel with weather like that. They would just cancel. But he,
Nope.
being a professional, he
showed
showed
man.
up.
That's a pro
Yep,
right
he
there.
showed up. I met him like 3 or 4 times, so or otherwise I would have went too.
He's a tall guy, isn't he?
It's
He's
like
about
6'7".
6'5".
Yeah, he's a tall guy. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a
He actually
giant.
drew some stuff for Valiant. People don't know that. He didn't draw under his name, but he didn't have the money to buy an artist, so he had to draw a couple covers himself or some artwork himself
Yeah.
in the
I
early
could
Valiant
draw.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can
in
draw.
the early Valiant days, the company didn't really follow his advice and just focus on the superheroes. They put out a lot of money, which kind of hurt them in getting money and top talent later on, because they had like Super Mario and Nintendo.
Yeah. They had all those Marvel or
And they shelled
Nintendo
out a lot of
properties.
money early on those IPs,
They did.
and
Yeah.
they got no return for it.
That's
Nope.
unfortunate.
Yeah,
Well,
and it
I
really,
heard those are worth money now, though. Those.
Oh, they are,
fine.
they
yeah, I've got
are.
a few.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's yeah. At first you find them at $1, but now they're like skyrocketing.
Those are very low print runs.
yes, they are. Anything pre-Unity is low print run.
You got it, man.
Harbinger #1 only had 50,000 print run.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Grenlington says, I can't wait until issue 2 of Smokes to see what kind of weapons he gets his hands on.
No doubt.
Oh yeah, second issue is going to be crazy. I have
Oh,
all kinds of
sure.
ideas brewing for Smokes, and we'll see. We'll see what we can do. Maybe a special guest appearance.
Do we find out? Does he steal his motorcycle?
That
Don't
you can
give it
see
away.
actually
How does he get his
that's how he gets his motorcycle.
Buy the book.
No, actually, I already told everybody how he gets his bike.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right.
You can actually see it if you scroll down.
Oh, okay. Let me go ahead and scroll
Yeah,
down.
don't give me any spoilers, but I want to know.
Well, that's how he gets. That's how he gets his bike. Is he steals it from a biker
An
gang.
alley. A biker gang,
There's,
yeah.
there's this bar in this little town in Colorado, and he stumbles upon this bar, and
Yeah.
there's 2 rival biker gangs that are inside, and they end up getting into a brawl.
What about
Yeah.
the origin of the pipe that he smokes?
Right there, you're looking
Right
at it.
there. Right there. Right there.
Okay, so he
See
lifts
it?
that too.
He
Lifts
steals
that
it
too.
from some campers.
Okay,
Yeah. He decks up.
Steals their stash and their lighter and their wallet.
so that's not tobacco he's smoking.
Wacky
No.
weed. There he is.
But
He's
now
so
in
high that he's
Colorado,
seeing-
it's legal, is it not?
Yeah, he's so high that he's seeing purple pandas. It's a little humor that Mike wanted to put in there.
I love it. That's so
So
cool.
there's a lot of funny jokes in there, and it's a lot of dark humor, and there's a lot of. It's a very very evolved story. Like I said,
Yeah.
it's a big storyline. It's
Well, can you give
gonna
your
be big.
30-second elevator pitch again? Bloody Monster says, "What's the comic book about?" Sorry, I came in late.
The comic book's
Yeah.
about Project Minotaur, which is a secret military project that happens underground on the Colorado New Mexico border. If you guys are familiar with UFO lore, there's a
Yeah.
base supposedly called Dose Base.
Mm-hmm.
They also call it Area 52,
Right.
Okay.
and it's supposed to be this military facility that's located right there on the border. And underground, they're supposedly working hand in hand with alien greys and doing experiments on humans.
Right.
So that's kind of how I got the idea for the comic. So this comic book, I came up with the name Project Minotaur, and that's the name of the secret, the code name or whatever for their experiments. And what they're doing is they're using the alien technology to create these hybrids. Smokes is the smartest hybrid, and Weaponized Werewolf is the strongest hybrid, but he doesn't, follow orders, and
Yeah.
which you find out in the story.
Well, there you go. So let's everyone back it today. I swear it's going to reach his $5,000 goal. I believe you will because you have a very strong story, strong artwork,
Yeah, I'm right there. I need
character.
about,
Yeah.
just a few more backers to get it funded.
Oh
The
yeah,
next
man.
7 backers are gonna get the metal card. So
Yes, 7 metal cards left. So get on it, folks. Get on it. Great, great.
Did your colorist flat your do the flatting and the?
yeah, he says he does his own flatting. That's what he told
Okay.
me.
Oh,
Now
that's
His
awesome.
I
name
know
is
mine.
yeah. Sometimes people use a flatter. A lot
Yeah.
of them do.
Hmm. Did he
It's not.
turn it in fairly quickly per page?
Yeah, he's a beast, man. He can do like
Wow.
1 to 3 pages a day, depending on how much time he
Wow.
has for the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's some great work, man.
You
Ooh.
just have a few corrections that small things that I haven't changed, but other than
Sure.
that, I mean,
Yeah.
he does really good job. He worked for you can see it right here. He did
Yeah,
right
DC
there, yeah.
Alonso. Yeah.
Yeah, he just did Expendables Go to Hell, like not every page, but he did like part of one of the stories he colored,
Mm.
and he was working for IDW doing Star Trek stuff, but now Marvel and DC just picked him up, so he's like bouncing back between those two guys. I think right now
Sure.
he's very very busy.
Oh
I was
yeah.
It's hard to get somebody really good, then you got to get them right in between jobs as well.
Yeah.
So the timing.
That's so
That's what
true.
takes so long to create a comic book, like you're
Mhm.
asking earlier, is not only getting the right talent, but getting them at the right time because you might be doing, other projects and you got to wait. So
Yeah.
that's going to add time to your book to get if you're waiting. I waited a while for Gerhard because Gerhard was actually going to draw the whole issue of Smokes,
Wow.
but then decided they didn't want to, and it's just a lot of work. You know what I mean?
That is a lot.
Yeah, so he
Hey
just didn't
man.
have the time with his other commissions and stuff.
Mhm.
So,
Very
but I
creative
waited
man.
like months and months hoping that he would take it, and I was like waiting and waiting, and then I was like, I can't wait that much longer. And then he
Mm.
finally told me, I can't really do it. Sorry, man. And then
Yeah.
he just did this book for Heavy Metal Magazine. It's called "Smile of the Absent Cat," and it was never published. But
Wow.
it's like cat people, just like Smokes, but a cat, And
Smile
just,
Smile
look
the
it up.
absent cat. Okay. Oh, you
Smile
got
the
me
Absent
curious.
Cat. What's going on right now? There's some kind of copyright issue where I don't know if the magazine's fighting with the author or the writer or something, and it's not getting published for whatever reason, and that kind of put off Gerhard from working on my project after doing all that hard work, and now it's not getting published. And I'm a
Oh
guy who's
wow.
never put out his own comic book, and he's like, oh, it might never come to, it might never happen, and he's just gonna waste his time doing this book and this great art, and then nothing's gonna happen. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it kind of put a bad taste in his mouth, that whole deal with
Oh my
heavy metal.
gosh.
But
You
Yeah.
think you'll hit him up for a future project?
I'd love for him to do like every cover for Smokes.
Oh, that'd be so sweet, man. I'm gonna locate let's see. Store was it Smile the Absent Cat? Is it online somewhere?
Smile of the Absent Cat.
Hmm.
There's a lot of artwork online you can see. Real beautiful stuff.
I'm curious.
He draws animals second to none. I mean, a lot of people can draw, humans and regular comics, superhero stuff.
Yeah.
But drawing Smokes is not an easy character to draw. And he's
Oh, God, no.
cartoonish. He's not easy to draw. Some artists I hate how they drew him, and I just couldn't do it. I like the way Lee
Okay.
Oakes draws him, and
Yeah.
Do you
couple
remember a
others.
comic called? It was an independent Puma Blues.
Oh,
No, I
I've
don't
heard
know
of that.
that.
Yeah,
No.
Puma Blues. Yeah,
It
come
had
out in the 80s.
animals, a lot of
Yeah.
animals on the cover and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's wild.
I knew Apex would know it. He knows
I've-
every obscure comic out there.
Oh,
What was
I don't
Bloody
know.
saying? Bloody said something. Wait, you got people that worked in Image. Yeah, Kurt Hathaway was working for Image, and he is my editor, and he's my letterer,
Oh, wow.
and he actually did my trailer video.
Okay.
So if anybody
Yeah,
wants
we-
a trailer, he does pretty good work.
Oh, hell yeah.
And if you need a letterer, you can do that. He also does editing and logo design.
Oh, yeah.
He
man.
actually created all Rob Liefeld's logos in the 90s. Not all of them, but a lot of them.
Oh, man, that's great.
So he probably worked with Dan Fraga.
Yes, he worked with Dan Fraga.
Mm-hmm. And probably Art T. Bear.
Marat Michaels.
Matt Michaels, yeah. There you go. Oh,
and
there's some art
Shelby
right here.
Robinson.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. I can't know if I could expand it further, but
I've never even
yeah.
seen this page, actually. It's a
Okay.
newer one.
Smile the Absent Cat. It's like chapter 4.
Yeah, look for that cover, though. That cover is amazing. There's a cover like it's like a dark night scene, and there's like a hooker
That
cat
color-
in the alley. It's classic.
That is colored, but it almost looked like gray tone, doesn't it? It's
That's what he
just-
does. He does a mixture of both,
Mhm.
Okay.
so it's different.
Oh, wow.
He would be great on a period piece, like
would
set
be.
in the 1800s or something,
Yeah, I think so too, man.
with his color scheme.
Yeah.
I like his cross hatching. That's my favorite.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, I got the best talent I could get, guys. To
That's great.
I want to make my mark, and I wanted to do it right the first time. I know I've seen other people revamp their books and remaster them and stuff. I don't really
And
want to do
Justin-
that. I just want to do it right the first time.
Could you
Absolutely.
quote EVS? That ain't cheap.
That ain't
No,
cheap.
it's not cheap.
It's not
That
cheap,
ain't
is it?
Hell no.
No, I'm in the whole. Oh, and my wife's not super happy with me. Let's
I
say
understand.
that.
Uh-oh.
Well, let's get this baby to $5,000 either not tomorrow or a few days, whenever, man. Definitely. You
I
guys
think I
check
can do
out.
it pretty soon.
I think so too, man. Definitely. We'll get some more eyes on it.
Then you think that'll make her happy?
Yeah. Once I get it printed and hit my goal.
Yeah, he can get off the couch. So go back this today.
Back
Make my
need
wife
some
happy.
Hey.
Back the book.
Make Belmont's wife happy. Absolutely. So
Hey,
everybody,
Courtney.
let's do it.
We
Hey,
still have
hey,
new
Courtney.
people coming in here.
Oh, hi, thanks. I had a
Hi,
birthday
Courtney.
3 days ago. So thanks, Courtney. Yeah. She's a good girl. She's cool.
Yeah,
So,
I've been
yeah.
involved in this book for 3 years with with waiting on people and stuff. So it wasn't
Oh, yeah.
3 straight years, but
Right.
that's how long it took to put everything together. But I think the next time it's going to be a lot easier. I had to create all the characters and all the model sheets and the logos and the concept.
Mm-hmm.
But now that's
Yeah.
all behind us. So the second issue would be much faster. I believe.
Get it revved up. That'd be
Yeah.
so good, man. Well, thanks for coming on here tonight. So this has been a real good thrill for us, and man, the campaign looks so wonderful. So
Absolutely.
man,
Yeah, thanks for
Give you
backing. I
props.
appreciate it too.
absolutely. So you guys got a chance. 21 days. You get back this baby, back this Smokes the Fox, Weaponized Werewolf.
Drop the
Zero.
the link in there.
Yes, we will drop the link. I've got it somewhere. Where is it? Back up here. Yeah, here we go. Yep, here's the link right there, folks.
Hey, Apex, can
Nice.
we
Thanks,
play the
Thomas.
trailer one more time?
Yeah, let's play
Yeah.
the trailer. We haven't played that.
Okay, let me go ahead and.
Oh, we didn't.
that.
Okay.
Oh,
No, we didn't.
I
I
thought
actually
we
have 2
did.
trailers.
Do
Oh,
you
okay.
have 2 trailers?
One's
Okay,
like a
well,
teaser and one's a trailer.
Okay.
let-
One has audio and the other one doesn't.
Oh, actually, both have audio.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
well, one second.
What you're thinking about is that animation thing I had.
Oh,
Okay.
That one doesn't.
Okay, here's the tree. Oh, this is the launch right here. Okay, let me go look at that. I'm looking under videos right here.
Courtney, why aren't you in
Go
bed?
for the launch. Smokes the Fox from Belmont Press. That one right there.
Well, the video right on the campaign page. Right, the first.
Oh,
screen
okay.
image
I'll
is
go
press
find the
play.
campaign. Okay, let's do that. Let me find it. All right, let me go and stream. Here we go. So yeah, this is a fantastic book. We're gonna actually get. There we go. Smokes the Fox.
So you're still working with the colorist, correct?
No,
And
everything's done.
Oh, okay.
everything is done.
There's
So
actually
here
one
we
color
go.
change that I was gonna make, but everything is done. Yeah.
You have the audio.
Ah, this is so cool, man. So
Excellent.
cool.
Yeah. So for the people who just got here, basically you get 2 books when you back. Weaponized Werewolf is the free companion book that
Oh, yeah.
is a prequel to Smokes. And the
Mhm.
next 7 backers will get a metal card. So I only got a few of those left.
Oh yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
said,
check it out.
Courtney, why aren't you in bed?
Yeah. What
So
are you
yeah,
doing?
right. Here to watch Smokes the Fox, dadgummit.
I
Go
figured
back
the only
to
people
book.
that are up right now are probably smokers, or
It could be coming back from the Waffle House late at night,
or drinkers, I guess. Yeah.
drinkers coming in. What's on the YouTube? Smokes the Fox, baby. That's what's on YouTube right now. So go ahead, back it today, back it tonight, back it tomorrow morning, back it this week.
Back it
Oh,
now and back it off.
now.
Get
it
it
5
funded.
grand.
Yeah, I just need a
Funded,
few
baby.
hundred more bucks and then I got it funded. Get it
Yeah.
printed up, get it out to you guys this summer.
Tuck and roll. Last episode. Tuck and roll, huh? Oh, what that is. Huh.
Tuck and
Now,
roll.
you do
back
have an
today.
advantage of having it all done, but are you going to send it? I mean, you said you hadn't settled on a printer, and so many campaigns have said they've got paper shortages. Are you kind of taking that into consideration
Yeah,
that there may be a delay on the printing side?
Yeah, I put everything is done. Like I said, I got the metal cards are made. All my merchandise is made. The sketch cards are already made. It's already colored. It's already lettered. It's already edited. I got the print files. All I got to do is send them to a printer. But yes, there's going to be a wait probably because of paper, whatever, or a line, a line to get in to get printed. But I put down August as the estimated date for fulfillment.
Mm-hmm.
But that's my worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I want to give it to you guys this summer because I think getting a comic book in the summer is the best. I think I always remember when I was a kid walking to the comic book shop, in a nice sunny day, and I think summer's the best time to get a really good comic.
Are you old enough to have walked in a pharmacy or a grocery and seen comics?
Yeah, the old school spinner racks, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was a real little kid.
Yeah.
I'm 44, so I'm not.
They're young. Oh yeah.
Still a little bit young, I guess.
There you go.
I'm aging. I'm young at heart, though. That's what matters.
Yeah.
That's
there
right.
you go.
Never grow up.
I'll spread the word about the comic.
I'm definitely never going to grow up.
It's okay.
I'm a kid forever.
Spread the word. Share it there, Courtney. Thanks. Anything helps. Yeah. Yeah. Get the word out. Smokes the Fox will be in your town. Will be in your mailbox once you back it around the summertime, late summertime, whenever. It's great having you on there, Justin. Thanks for
Thank you.
coming on. You bet. You're
Thanks,
welcome
Double
anytime.
Fire.
If you want to come on again, that's fine with me, man.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to also go into In Demand after this for a
okay.
little bit.
Well, that'd be great.
I don't want to stay in there too long, but you know, I need to get some more sales coming in to you know, get this thing printed and all the supplies and the Gemini mailers
Yeah.
and backing boards.
You know, I keep
and
all
everything.
my Geminis. I get back a lot of stuff. I even buy online. I get these Gemini mailers. I'm like, these are expensive. I'm gonna keep them.
Yeah,
I
I have a
back
couple
them.
laying around, and I used it kind of like as a mock-up. That's what you should do if you're going to do your own campaign. I recommend that you you know, experiment. Make sure you can hold that many comics in there. Make sure you can fit all your stuff in there that when someone makes an order.
Yeah. for
That's what I
sure.
did. I wanted to make sure that
Yeah.
everything could fit in the Gemini mailer, so all my perks are pretty much flat.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
That's the way to do
Yeah,
it. Man.
I
and
didn't want to go
weight.
too crazy.
And the
Yeah.
weight of it too,
Yeah, the
Mhm.
weight.
Wait.
especially on international.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm not doing international this one. I'm just going to do the offering a digital tier for anybody
Mhm.
who's in Australia or whatever. But
Uh-huh.
I
See,
want to offer it in Canada and Mexico, but
expensive.
right, like they said, I need to get, you know, my backers up. Once I can offset the price by getting a lot more backers. Probably my
Yeah.
second campaign, I'll be able to do something like that. You know what I mean?
That'd be great.
Because usually your second campaign, you usually get like, you know, a lot more backers than your first. So that's another problem I'm having because nobody knows who the hell I am. I come out of left field with these two comics, a pot smoking fucking fox, another werewolf book, you know, and
Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it really has helped you to have some name recognition, and I have seen
I
you
think
on
so.
some other shows. I think
Yeah.
maybe Don Chin. I don't know with.
yeah, I've been promoting my
Yeah.
ass off. I've been going on every show that will have me.
Yeah.
Mike Barron is one of the Comicsgate kings, so they do that show
Yes.
on Mondays?
Monday night. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Monday night, and well, Mike Barron goes to bed early,
Sure.
so
Yeah.
everybody makes fun of him because of that. Everybody's got a joke. Oh, any minute now, Mike's got to go to bed. I see it in the chat all the time. even,
One of the
he even
busiest
makes
guys
fun.
in
He
comics.
even
bro.
laughs at himself, but he's an early riser. He probably writes like 2 comic books before you fuckers get up.
That's
Probably
right.
does. He's fast. He's
I'm
so good.
serious. I seen him write a page. I was at a show with him at RockyCon. He actually wrote a page for a comic book in about, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe at the table
Yeah.
on this piece of paper, and then handed it to the guys that carry
He's
it.
like one of those Gene Roddenberrys, you know,
God,
somebody
he's
says
so
we need something here, and he looks around
he's
his desk and he
quick.
finds something and comes up with this
Oh,
expounded
so
creative
You know how
brilliant.
many
design.
You know how many comics he's working on right now? He's got Lone Star with
Yeah.
Pat Broderick, and
Okay.
that's coming out very soon. Or you know, it's going to be you're going to
I've
see a lot
seen
more
that. That
artwork coming.
looks. Oh, Pat
Yeah,
Project.
Pat
So good.
Broderick. Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah. I seen that.
He's got like
that
that, you
page.
know, a lot of detail. He's a lot really detailed,
Yeah.
and they're gonna do it in like sepia style,
Oh
like the
God,
old
that's
school.
so really
That'll
good.
be nice.
Oh, I gotta back that.
Yeah, it's
one
gonna
too.
be. It's supposedly gonna be Pat Broderick's best work, and from what I've seen,
That's right here.
I
I've
think
seen
it
it.
might be his best work.
I
Sometimes you
agree.
say that, you know, just to get sales or whatever, but I think it might be his
it looks
best work.
good. Looks so great.
And then he's got what is it, 2084 coming out.
Oh wow.
Then did you see that dog one that he did? What's it called? Buddy McKill,
Yeah. I've seen.
the James Bond of dogs.
Yeah. I ran across that one. That looks.
Yeah,
fun.
he's doing a lot of stuff. And then he just wrote a story for Two Fisted Manly Tales.
Oh yeah, he did. I backed that
Yep.
one too.
I remember him writing Badger.
I have some Badger.
Yes,
Mhm.
Badger.
I love the Badger.
Yes.
Got some Nexus, Badger, and all those great books.
Punisher.
Punisher, 5 years on that there. Yeah. Man, he's got such a big
Yeah,
name.
and he's doing Thin Blue Line, right?
Yeah, he got national attention for Thin Blue Line.
Yeah.
Because
he got a bump of about $10,000 after that Fox.
Oh yeah, he went to the moon as soon as he got on Fox News.
Oh man,
that
then
just
it was
shows
like
you
Cop Appreciation Day,
more
or whatever
eyeballs on your project.
Absolutely.
Yeah, nothing beats that. I mean, as soon as Ethan Van Sciver mentioned my campaign on Comicsgate Kings,
yeah,
I made $1,000 in sales
and
backers in a 24-hour period from that.
That's
wow.
awesome.
The problem, what happened though, is the stream got taken down because Ethan started playing like 80s music videos, and I think I got a copyright strike.
Yeah, it's doing those mashup things.
That's why you want screen capture right then.
Yeah, screen capture.
Yeah, so I don't have. So I lost out. He usually gets like what 15,000 views on a video.
Oh yeah.
But I kind of lost out on all those views because it got taken down. So only about 5,000 people saw it. But I made $1,000 in backers in that little bit of a time.
Great.
That's how much power that he has.
He does.
So he gave me a big push. I just think I just need to get it out there. You know, I just need to get the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Mike is going to be on Comicsgate Kings on Monday. So we'll see if he can mention the book.
That's what I'm praying that you do, Apex, with Fembat.
Yeah.
The problem is, you know, Ethan only likes to show, you know, like the top books, you know, the ones that are making 6 figures and stuff. And mine's like a little guy, you know what I mean?
Get a little bit snubby.
I'm just a little guy. They're like, oh, what's this? $4,000.
Poor boy, nobody loves me.
Yeah, so yeah, right. I thought he was humble. I thought he was a humble man.
I knew this comic book was a wild card when I put it out. I didn't know how everybody was gonna, you know, take it. It's kind of out there. It's different. That's the reason why I think Mike took the job to write it, because it is different and unique.
I'm so glad he's doing.
Did you hear the story about Mike's first job was actually smoking marijuana for the government doing research?
Oh, kind of like the old LSD Timothy Leary program with something like that, but with weed.
Yeah. He said that he worked for the government and just basically just had to smoke weed all day and probably, you know, take tests or tell him how he feels and all that.
Uh-huh.
You know, somebody's dream job now. That's what he had, his first job.
Wow. How about that?
So I guess I picked the right writer for the job. I had a feeling that he was a stoner, but wasn't sure. And it kind of confirmed it now that he is.
I'm so glad you got him on board, man. That's fantastic.
So anybody who backs is going to really enjoy the story. Like I said, it's not like a Beavis and Butthead type deal where it's stupid, childish.
It's like a really good story. Some good subplots in there too. Yes. A little bit for everybody, I think, you know?
Yeah, there's a little bit for everybody, you know, like I got Comicsgate people, I got vets, and I got new talent. So I got a little bit of everything.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, like I said, the next 7 people are going to get the metal card, so I want to get rid of those pretty soon, and then
7 more cards, baby.
Were you aware of Tin Vigil before this?
Yeah. Tim, I've known since at least like 2010, maybe.
Yeah. Did you know his old grip stuff he did?
I'm just familiar with Faust and his artwork that he posts online. He always posts, you know, a lot of nudity and like demons fucking women and crazy shit.
He has only gotten better.
He's amazing. He's absolutely amazing.
Great, man.
Yeah, wow. I bought a couple of pieces on eBay, real cheap. One of them was a werewolf head.
That's
drawn
why
in ink.
I've seen his werewolf stuff, and that's why I actually that's why I hired him.
Oh yeah, man.
I thought him and Kelly Jones draw the best werewolves other than Bernie Wrightson.
Oh my God, yeah, Bernie. Yeah. You can't beat him.
But you know, if you compare his early '90s stuff to today's, he's gotten so good over time.
You gained a backer tonight. You made some more money. 43.74. Nice. Yeah. Thank you, folks.
Thank you so much. My wife won't yell at me tomorrow.
There you go.
He can get off the couch.
Get off the couch. Yeah, exactly.
Did you get any backers last night?
Right.
You might get dinner.
Eat some dinner. That's a good dinner tomorrow.
I woke up this morning to a backer. That's the best. That's the best way to wake up.
Oh,
You
that's
just
so
you open
cool.
your eyes and you pick up your phone. You're like, oh shit, someone
Yeah,
wants all 3
get out
covers.
back here. Oh man, that is so cool.
It's a cool
Definitely.
feeling, when somebody backs your project. This is my dream. You're not just backing some comic book. You're actually backing dreams when you back these
Yes,
campaigns.
you are. You're
Well, some
directly
of these
back.
campaigns.
You're directly
Anyway.
backing the creators and the projects and the people behind them. I mean, that's big right there. It's huge. You can't do it with corporate comics, that's for sure.
Oh, you
That's
can play
great.
that teaser. It's only 50 seconds. It's after this
Oh,
one.
where's
Just go to the next slide. Just,
oh, next. Oh, let me go ahead
yeah.
and go. Okay. So next below that, where?
No,
Yeah.
right there. Go up. There's those
Right
little
underneath.
boxes. Yeah,
See
see
the
underneath
different
there's little
boxes?
boxes. See those?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that.
Click on
Yeah,
the
just click
second
on
box.
that.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there you go.
Oh, okay. Shit.
Yeah, a little.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Mr. and Mrs. Good Stuff? They made
Yeah.
this.
That's good stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. Who did you say did your stickers?
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Okay.
Who did
Yeah, I
the
haven't got those
music?
printed yet, but the
Oh.
artwork is done.
Oh wow.
The music's probably public domain music.
probably
Yeah,
is,
it's.
yeah.
I asked Mrs. Good Stuff if the music was copywritten, and they said no, it's just free music or whatever,
Yeah.
copyright free.
Yeah,
That's good, man.
that's what it was for my trailer.
That's
Yeah.
so cool.
No, but
All
Smokes, we had to buy we had to just like rent a song, whatever the hell they call it, license the song. It's only a few bucks. Yeah, there's some more interior slides from inside.
That's nice.
Great. Oh
Look
wow,
at
he's
that.
hungry.
The red eyes.
That's so cool.
Yeah, Barry did a
Sean.
great job on the art.
Oh, yeah,
You can see how much bigger Weaponized Werewolf is to Smokes.
Oh yeah.
I like the starry night background that he had in there.
Oh yeah, look
that?
at that. That's hard to draw all these stars and then blend it all in and look so majestic and.
Well, the colorist added the stars; they weren't there in the drawing.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. There it is.
This is
the thing about digital artists they can do, and I first saw this in Image Comics in the early 90s, the glow effects, the lighting effects.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of glowing effects in this comic, on light bulbs and stuff like that. Right there, you can see right there the glares.
Yeah, the lens
You're gonna
flare.
see a lot of that.
Stuff.
He's really good at those special effects.
Oh, I like that. That's so cool. Yeah.
That's Colonel Mayberry again, going
Mayberry.
in
That's a great name.
Mayberry.
Yeah.
Mayberry.
Now, was that based off of the old show, Andy Griffith?
I think so. I think that's where Mike Barron got it. And Weaponized Werewolf's name is Cheney. I don't know if
Lon Chaney.
Earlier.
Oh, that's so cool.
Lon Chaney.
Yeah.
And there's there's a joke inside there in the book about that. So
wow. There.
That right there, that girl right there, that's Dr. Bird.
Okay.
She really likes Smokes. And Colonel Mayberry don't give a shit, and he makes the order to eliminate him. But she's kind of on Smoke's side. Doesn't really want any harm to happen to him.
Yeah. They have a nice it's nice 2 panels of an eagle. Oh, it's great.
I threw this one in here because of that skyline.
I like it. Oh, that's awesome.
He did a really fantastic job with the colors on that sky.
That's pretty. Very cool.
Yeah, that is cool.
All right. Well, I got to get going, guys. I got to take
we're
Mom to church, and I got to get to sleep. And thanks for coming on here, Justin Belmont. Let's get a round of applause again. Great time. We're gonna get this thing going to $5,000, baby. I know it. I can
I
feel it.
appreciate it. Thanks for having me on. Thanks for
bet.
backing. Thanks for listening to me ramble on for almost 2 hours now.
No problem, man. No problem. You're welcome back anytime.
All right, I
So
appreciate that.
you
Have
betcha.
a good weekend.
You too. Okay. Well, everyone, thanks for coming, checking us out, the Apex After Dark. Next week, I'll have the lovely Martina Marcota, Lady Alchemy herself. She has
Oh,
a book
yeah.
on Indiegogo. Check her out as well. I'll have her
Oh, we
on
just
next.
had her on. She's
Did
really
ya?
fun.
Oh,
Yeah,
she
we just had her on. Yep, it was
Yeah, she's
Friday.
up in New York, isn't she?
Yeah, she's in New York.
Yeah.
New York. Yeah,
We're talking about sexuality in comics.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, she seems. I saw her back in the Comicsgate days of 2019. She was on the old Comic Artist Pro Secrets there with Cecil and Nasser and all those guys. So yeah, she seems pretty fun. So
yeah, I'll
can't
be
wait to
there,
have
man.
her
I'm
on.
gonna check out that show.
Oh, thanks, man. That'd be really cool.
I like to
All
thank the
right.
chat for listening to me ramble on and
Yeah.
Thanks. Mark
For
said he
backing.
seemed to like it. Yo, it looks badass. It's drawn to the bone, authentic. You got it, man. That's why you got to back it now. Back it. It'll be great. It'll be
I got
so
6.
cool.
I think I got 6 cards left now. So
6
act
cards.
soon
Yes.
if you want to get one.
You got it, man.
I'm eventually
All right.
gonna sell out. You'll see.
I
It's
know you
the-
will.
It's the
All right,
final
have a good night,
countdown.
guys. Thanks for
Take
having
care.
me.
You back. Thank you. Thanks for being
Bye.
on. Bye. All right. So thanks once again. Let's back it up. And we also have our friend Devil Flyer has a book. Devil Flyer, of course, has the ash can, and you can back it today as well. It's on Indiegogo. I
Well,
have
as
the link
excited
somewhere.
about my own project is, I'm excited that you're coming out with your own called Film Bat.
Yes, Fembat will be once I get that going, I will put that up there, get it out there. I don't know about mailing this. It's a little bit late for one right now, so
Well, you never know. I mean,
there's a link right.
I'll try. I'll work with Mike on mine tomorrow, and I'll let you know anything I learn. How about that?
I really would appreciate
We'll
that.
get her done.
Thank you. Thanks so much. All right, so everyone, have a great rest of the morning. Have a great week, and back at Independent Creators, because they're out to entertain you and also to make a living at it. So God bless everyone. Have a great night. Ciao for now.
Ciao.